Hello, everyone. I hope everyone doing fine this month and happy Disability Pride Month or Disability History Month. One or two, don't matter which one. But I hope y'all doing great and also doing well. And I know this year it probably be the 34th year that ADA had been became a law. So I'll probably go talk about that 2 weeks from now. And let's talk about what we're going to do for this month. And what I heard this month. And yeah, what I'm going to be doing. So, what I'm going to talk about today is, listen to Black disabled people perspective. And also, 10 many disabled event or any event that talk about disability or you have any event that support any for a specific community like autism, um, disability in general, whatever. And for this week, I mean for this month, I will be speaking at a summit or a conference, which is a supernova parenting summit, and I will be on the advocate panel or the autistic adult panel to giving advice for parents, educator, or anybody who want to learn about what like you know help them give perspective what like for us what like be from being adult children. I mean not adult children. I mean being children to adult, and would like to be us from child to adult now, and give parents, educator, professionals some advice what to do with the child or a teenager or wherever age that autistic child be at autistic person be at. And every autistic person is different. And I'm just letting y'all know this because I will be there in the event start on July the 27th through the 28th. And I'll be on the autistic adult panel on the 27th. And I will, list all you know, the link if you want to buy some ticket, if you interested. Most of the summit is mostly about if you want to learn about parenting toward no distinct children or adults, one of them option, and you want to learn about it, or you be educated, don't matter. You could share this around. I will provide a link in the description so you could want to go yourself if you're interested, or you could send to somebody And I always have sent some on my social media, and I might do it again because there's an early ticket for those who want to go, and yeah. And the reason why I say for this topic, listen to disabled people, because a lot of time disability is an unheard topic. It's like the most hidden topic of everything. Like we already know the mainstream topic like race, gender, sexuality, religion, etc. Right? Not with disability. Because disability has so much stigma around it that people are afraid to talk about it, or they just don't know nothing about it, or just plain ignorant. Probably all above. Who knows? And sorry about that. Something in my room. I'm about to get my last nerve. And as I saying, like, just forgive me, y'all. Bear with me for 1 second. As I was saying, and train lost of just listen to us today, people, cause we deserve to be heard. We deserve to be accepted, and like we need to be heard. And I don't feel like people don't take disabled people seriously enough because we are seen as children or like due to IQ and all this junk. But of course, like I know some of us disabled people need some help more than others because we live in a society that very un very inaccessible to us, and we had to struggle in it to stay alive, even though we're not supposed to be struggling. But sadly, we live in a capitalism society which is very ableist and very inaccessible to us. So we had no choice to fight it. Or our caregiver had to fight for us. One or two options. Because this is exhausting. And it really is. And like, it's just sad that no one take us seriously. Like I'm no particular for me being an autistic person, especially with autism in particular. You always, meaning you have watched my video, always, always tell y'all how my disability is the most hated by every damn body because autism is mostly like a invisible disability. They always think that autism like is like some kind of disease or like a behavior problem or like instead of just looking at it's just like neurodevelopment disorder, which it is a neurodevelopment disorder that only affect in the brain and not a behavior problem, and or something like they treat like something can be cured, and it's ridiculous. And I know my disability get it's like my disability is the most hated. It don't make no sense, and also make the worse that a lack of intersectionality and and basically with all to the so focused on my peers with the most privilege, who are the most seen of everybody, right? People who like me get pushed to the rules, and that's why y'all see me not interacting with the artist community that much because they so focused on my peers who have the most privilege, and that's why I dissociate myself from the autism advocacy work because due to that lack of intersectionality. That's why you see me and make sure that any organization that's supported by marginalized autistic people and mostly black no distinct people, and that y'all be seeing me in them spaces because that my expertise. That why I'll talk about intersectionality and of autism race particular. That my area. But I don't know about ADHD, bipolar, whatever the everything within the neurodiversity spectrum. I don't know none of that. I just know what like have autism or would like to be autistic. And that's why my expertise that my advocacy is surrounded by autism only with intersectionality in it. Because and also since I bring up intersectionality, disability community has the same problem too about intersectionality as well, lack of intersectionality. Because most of the disability right movement is mostly white center, and us like people like me who marginalized don't get the same access as though with our peers with the most privilege. It's a mess. And, and therefore this month, listen to every perspective within the disability community. I don't care if it's autism or no diversity movement, though you're a wheelchair user. I don't care they deaf, blind, shit. I don't give a damn. It don't matter. Listen to our perspective. And not though with the most privilege. Everybody. Cause everybody go bring their own lived experience. And we equally deserve to be heard. Not for those with most privilege. I think that have everything get sideways because not everybody hear one perspective. Not one perspective could be the main one being heard. And especially for my peers who not disabled, please listen to disabled people without concern, whether to do with employment, whether to do with voting, who we are as human beings with life as an adult. Because I know there's a notion that sometimes they see disabled people as children, and it's not the case. And yeah, there might be some that need some more help than another, but don't look at like, oh, we like deserve to be shamed. Like, of course, we need help. That's why, you know, we need help for a reason, but don't shame us for having this problem, And also, sometimes non-disabled people have a notion that they don't see us as human beings, or we don't always see our children, or we don't deserve to have consent as adult. Like it just, even me, like as adult, it still kind of irritate me. Like, yeah, despite like I'm not a child no more. Of course, I'm gonna have like adults feelings like sex, relationship, love, work, life. Life would be fucking life, man. Cause like every perspective, like some of us might be your family member, your students, your co-worker, your partner, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, your side piece, who knows? Or someone that's stranger in the street. We are somebody, like, we also human being, like, we have a life going on, like, but I know with everything going on right now, especially this environment, that especially in the U.S. particular, it's a mess. And disabled people still face a lot of discrimination everywhere we go, and we need more representation in media, because basically the media play a lot of roles in how people see disabled people as a whole, and sadly that still many people play disabled character, and those who play disabled character mostly not disabled, who don't know what it's like to be disabled. Like, they don't know what the day-to-day look like. They might talk to somebody who lived that life, but then that person who may play that disabled character, they may spew more ableism without it being attended to. And then people pick on that, and then they use the movie or TV show or something even real life. And when you see it on social media or things like that, and think that all certain group of disabled people think that way, and it's not the case. And sadly, people still use the R word, stupid, dumb, all that term. I admit to using it myself. I didn't know. And like, some people may call us sensitive. Like, hey, bro, say so. They be like, why are you making a deal about you being so sensitive? And I'm like, what? But it's just sad, like, people don't take it seriously like they do other demographics. But when it comes to disability, it's like, it's just a lot of stigma and lack of awareness about disability, that people get ick to it, and people just don't know what the heck they doing. And just people need to be more educated about disability, and also like they need to know how disability interact with other identities like race, gender, sexuality, etc. Because disability is the largest population of all demographic. Everybody could be disabled at one point. You know, you could be disabled as you get older. You could be in a car accident and you become disabled. Everybody can be disabled, whether it be from birth or later in life, or in between. Who knows? Everybody could be disabled at some point. Like for me, I came autistic or have a disability at 2 years old. So I didn't know I have a disability or any man you may not whether you had disability say later in life or learning at a younger age. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. But then you had to deal with people might be judging you because your disability may put you in a box based on what people think about your disability. And like I noticed a lot, like people don't have a lot of faith in disabled people. They all be being told what their doctors say or what people say about them and what they think about disability based on what they see on TV. They make it seem like, oh, it's not gonna happen to me, but then it happened to you. You be like, what in the world? And to those who said that having disabled power make me a better person, yeah, true. But it's up to you to not to be ignorant. But sadly, people are very ignorant and not want to learn their way. How will a disabled person make it better? You should be a good person so to help that person, live life and and not have to be up to them to change your perspective. You had to change your perspective. You had to be a good person. But sadly, too many people have a lot of ableism in them that don't want to work on them. And they also, sadly, leave their ableism to their disabled children with they disabled children will become adult with all kind of issue, mostly internalized ableism, like I did not like my disability for a very long time. It took me to learn about disability community on Twitter, now X, to accept my own disability, even though it might take a while after joining the disability community and also came an activist for 6 years now. And to learn, like, yes, I have disability. Yes, I'm going to struggle. Yes, I'm a human being. Yes, I'm going to have days, but you know, I'm living life. Yes, I'm going to college, just graduate from my undergraduate from UC Greensboro, and now I'm going back to get my master's degree at the same school. And I will start my master program in the fall, and I'm happy. And I kind of know, how accommodation goes in the university, but I gotta see. I'm gonna call disability service. Lord have mercy, I'm about to do that, but man, I'll be working and stuff. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do and call that a day. So yeah, and I know how the accommodation goes at college, but for me, I'm still getting used to learning about disability law and how I protect it in certain, mostly ADA and other area. Shoot, if I be honest with y'all may have remember me have used accommodation at the airport, which I never use accommodation at the airport. Never in the airport, but that would do experience. But airport, let's say overwhelming experience, but I enjoy myself, and not a lot. But then, even growing up, coming adult and stuff, I think I never used accommodation for things. Not really, except for going to college and things like that. But yeah, and also like I learned this week, I just got my first internship. So I'm gonna start my county internship in January. So I'm starting my winter internship in January. So I was pretty shocked. And usually when I be applying for the internship, I was not so lucky, and at all, and at all. So that helped out a lot. Um, I thought I ain't not gonna get it, but this week I got the internship, so I'm starting in January. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I definitely ask somebody who I did the Disability Empower Her program. I'm gonna ask them some questions, how they do and bet you get accommodation. Cause I never have accommodation at my current job. But maybe back then, 6 years ago, when I got well, my second job. Well, not really my second job, but right after I had my first temporary job and try to look for a job right after, like maybe like 4 months later, having me a the other job right after that and been there for 6 years. I don't think I ever exceed accommodation. I don't think I ever did, and because back then I was just still trying to unpack my internalized ableism, but now I think for probably now I might give it a try. Ask for accommodation, cause I think that Disability Empower Her program pretty helped me out how to navigate, having disability in the workplace and how they do it and things like that. And I think that helped a lot. And also support myself. And that really helped out a lot. That it called Disability Empower Her, especially for disabled women or women with disability to help up in the workplace, things like that. And definitely, like I noticed, like in the workplace, that they don't include disability. Nothing. They do include, like, they talk about, including more racially diverse group, women, LGBTQ plus, people differently, dealing like that. When it comes to disability, it be like, okay, yeah, nothing to worry about. And I noticed that, and I'm like, oh, heck no. But of course, having disability, I don't know who gonna have disability in the workplace. I don't know, you know, but I'll be okay. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And also, to those who still learn about disability law from different places, I can't keep track of. I just know about ADA, but that is. And get the help you need, like, and even sometimes get support from my family. Like, hey, I know one of my sister on my dad said, like, Kayla, get some help. Like, okay. Cause I was hesitant for it because due to internalized ableism. But as long you have good support system, you be okay. And they give you courage, like, okay, I'll give it some accommodation. It's okay, get some damn help. I'm very stubborn. Not very stubborn woman. But I'm breaking out it's a tiny bit. It's a work in progress. I'm working on it. I'm definitely gonna try to give an accommodation. That's where my internship, probably my accounting and finance life. Cause and I might do the same thing finding a house. Yeah. I better learn how to use that if I want to ask for it. If so, it depends on the situation. And also to let everybody know, if you have disability, it depend what type of accommodation you need. Not everybody are the same. You know you, okay? You know yourself. If you need accommodation, get accommodation. And you don't, you don't. It depends on the situation. And you like, okay, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I may need some help. Okay, I might need some help. Then do it. And that's why I learned throughout my advocacy work. It depends on you. You know you. And if you don't have disability and you know someone have disability, you gotta know what they need are and what help they need. Know what help they need. If you want to learn about disability or to learn about a particular disability or just disability in general, about disability sex, disability politics, disability and voting, whatever topic you could think of, look it up. Or you curious about, like, what, like, be a parent or a distinct children or adult. Is it go to that, and I'll be at the speaking at the event if you're interested. Just be an ally to us or a company. Work on your biases. Work on your biases. Be a better person. Don't be ignorant. Okay? We live in a world with ignorant people. Please do better. And work on your biases. We gotta do better. Be a better person. Unlearn your biases. So we could help others. And do the work. Do the freaking work, y'all. Do the freaking work. Don't let Disability tell you how to do it. If you want to read a book about, a simple topic of learning to disability, do that. Or listen to what a disabled person is saying. Wherever it may be. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay? It's help. If you a caregiver or a parent or wherever you are, trying to learn about disability stuff, do it. You have to be a good support system to the person, whether it be your child or your student or wherever. Be their good support system because they really need it. Because we live in a world that's very ableist and other bigotry. And also, if that person have multiple identity, for example, like me, how to be a black autistic queer woman or any other multiple identity you can think of. Be their support system because we live in a world that's very bigoted society. And please support everybody. Whether do it racism, sexism, ableism, wherever. Be their support system all the way, okay? And that we're going to say for this month, as well as I'm going to talk at the end. If you are interested, attending the Supernova Parenting Summit this month on July 27th through the 28th, I will include the link in the description so you could buy some ticket if you are interested, okay? And also, if you want a t-shirt, go to my Patreon. If you're interested, I will provide that in a link in my description as well. And follow me all of my social media, and we'll be good to go. And also stay safe, y'all, and happy Disability Pride, y'all. Bye, y'all.